square root of 0.01 is greater than 0.01. Is it true or false? Generally, when we find a square root of a number, for example, square root of 9, the number that we get is smaller than the number itself. Square root of 9 is 3 and 3 is smaller than 9. If you find square root of 25, it is 5. 5 is smaller than 25, obviously. So as per this rule, square root of 0.01 should be less than the number itself, that is 0.01. But whenever we have to find the square root of decimal number, the result is bigger than the number itself. So this part is true. Square root of 0.01 is bigger than 0.01. For example, square root of 4 is 2 and 2 is less than 4. So square root of a number is always less than the number itself. But here we have square root of 0.01. The square root of 0.01 will be 1 upon 100 under square root. This means a upon b under square root, and we can write it as square root of a upon square root of b. So it will be square root of 1 upon square root of 100, or this will be 1 upon square root of 100 is 10. So it is 0.1. And this 0.1 is not less than 0.01. It is bigger than 0.1. So the number here is smaller and the square root of that number is bigger, because 1 upon 100, that is 0.01, means 100 parts of 1, while 1 upon 10 means 10 parts of 1. How do we find which fraction is bigger? We cross multiply it. It is 10 times 1 is 10 and 100 times 1 is 100. 100 is bigger than 10. That means this fraction is bigger than this fraction. So square root of a decimal number is bigger and not less than the number. For example, square root of 16 is 4. But what if you have to find the square root of 0.16? Square root of 0.16, let's first convert it into fraction. It will be 16 upon 100 under square root, or you can write it as 16 under square root upon 100 under square root, or it will be 4 upon 10, and 4 upon 10 in decimal form will be 0.4, and 0.4 is bigger than 0.16. This number that we got after finding the square root is bigger than the number itself. You can convert it into fraction and check whether which fraction is bigger. It is 16 upon 100. Reduce the fraction. 4 times 4 is 16 and 4 times 25 is 100. So we can write here 4 upon 25. Which fraction is bigger? 4 upon 10 or 4 upon 25? Cross multiply it. 25 times 4 is 100 and 10 times 4 is 40. 100 is bigger than 40. That means this fraction 4 upon 10 is bigger than 4 upon 25. So here the square root of the number is bigger than the number in decimal numbers. So I hope there is no more confusion and you like this video. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching.